Hello everyone, this is Chris Presents. We're on the Gold Coast in the near north side of downtown Chicago. It's 6:24 p.m. on Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. I'm going to show you the restaurants here. So you got Rosebud on Rush, Italian dining and bar. You got Giordano's across the street. Beautiful, beautiful area. Temperature is perfect. It's like 65 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're just doing a very, very quick video in the north side, in the near north side of downtown Chicago. We're on the Gold Coast. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at it. It's famous stuff, pizza, fresh Italian, Giordano's, right across the street. And then we're gonna go this way, and this is the Peninsula, very well known hotel. It's one of the famous hotels in downtown Chicago. And we're just going east, and it's dark already. It's getting nighttime. Beautiful, beautiful downtown Chicago. And now we're on Michigan Avenue. We're approaching Michigan Avenue. And the street I was on is Superior Street. Superior and Michigan Avenue. You see the Allerton Hotel over there. A landmark. See? Allerton Hotel. Taking a picture. And then let's go this way on, let's go north on Michigan Avenue. And this is the water tower place right there, and right behind is the Hancock Center. It's the 5th tallest building in Chicago. And we're just walking north. This is gonna be a quick video, no more than 10 minutes. I'm on my way home. I got off work. I live in work in Streeterville, in this area here. This is Streeterville, by the way. And then I went for a haircut at Supercuts on Huron Street in Dearborn. And I just got out of the place, and I said, oh, let me just do a video on the way home here because it looks so pretty. And during dusk, nighttime. So we're on the corner now of Michigan Avenue and Chicago Avenue. Just want to show you how beautiful this area is. There's another high-rise right over here. I'm also taking pictures at the same time I'm doing the video. We got the green light, so we're gonna cross the street. And this is Chicago Avenue right here. I'm just gonna take a quick picture. And then we'll go here. This is the old water tower place. One of the two buildings here, the other one is across the street. They're both called Water Tower, Old Water Tower. They both survived the 1871 Great Chicago Fire. Let me show you the entire structure here. Look at his architecture, how amazing architecture was 2 centuries ago. Look at that. And then the one on the right you see, it's the water tower residencies. Alright, let's just keep going. Next street is going to be Pierce Street. And Again, it's a beautiful evening. It's about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't even need a jacket, just a light jacket or a sweater. And look at all this greenery here right in downtown Chicago. Look how tall this tree is. Look at that. Taking another picture. And then we're on Pearson Street. Pearson and Michigan Avenue. So we're gonna go a little bit more north on Michigan Avenue. I'm on my way home, by the way. I live and work in this area. We got the green light, so I might as well cross. So this is Pearson Street and Michigan Avenue, and we going north of Michigan Avenue. And there's a bus shelter here, people waiting for the bus. And now we're approaching Chestnut Street. So this video is going to be probably called walking in the near north side of Chicago at night or at dusk. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ChrisCrescents. And then now we have over 400,000 subscribers. Thank you everybody for subscribing and liking my videos. So in the corner of Chestnut and Michigan Avenue. So I'm going to show you again the Hancock Center, the 5th tallest building in Chicago. It's about 100 stories tall. Here it is. Yeah. Look how massive this place is. This building is. And let's just cross. We let the vehicles cross. Okay, we can make it. Thank you. And this is the 4th Presbyterian Church here. It's also from the 1800s, but this church was built after the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. All right. All right, we're gonna start heading back home. I'm just gonna take the next street and go east. All right, let's see if we can get the light, catch the light here. This is Delaware Place and Michigan Avenue. So we're trying to go that way. Again, I got to show this again. The Hancock Center. Look at that. Now, this, believe it or not, was built, designed and built in the late 60s. Amazing. They were 60 years ahead of their time. This is where all the high rises started. The history of the high rises started in Chicago, the architecture, and then it went all over the country and all over the world. I was just waiting for the light to cross the street, and this is Michigan Avenue traffic going southbound. The cars are going southbound. And I'm going to show you the other side as well. And this is the where we get the green light. So this is the traffic on the other side. We'll get 21 seconds to cross, 17, 16. And then I'm going to show you the Hancock Plaza here. You got Eli's Cheesecake restaurant right over there. Look how beautiful those lights are. Look at that. Look how beautiful this plaza is here. Atrium. Then you have Jamba, Starbucks. Again, it's Tuesday, October 7th, 2025, and the time is 6:30 p.m. And the temperature is 65 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the Cheesecake Factory restaurant there. There's a restaurant, bakery, and bar. And now this is Chestnut Street. So we're gonna go left on Chestnut Street, which is basically going east. Look at all this beautiful, I'll take a picture, beautiful greenery here. All right. Beautiful, beautiful night to be outside and do a video. And this is the water tower high-rise mall. And then right behind it is the water tower place residences. Let's see if we can cross the street here. There is a crosswalk. Again, you got flowers here, plants. Downtown Chicago is full of greenery. People don't realize this from other cities and other countries, that it's not just concrete structures. There is a lot of greenery in downtown Chicago. Trees, flowers, plants. And I know you see that before in my videos. I filmed Grand Park, which is huge. This is the crosswalk I was telling you I'm gonna cross. And then there is a theater over there, a Broadway theater, Broadway Chicago theater. It's called a Broadway Playhouse, and basically it's a theater that play Broadway shows here, and this is what's currently playing, not just here but in all the theaters in Chicago. You got musicals. Oh, you got the Phantom of the Opera from December 1st, correction, December 11th to February 1st at the Cadillac Palace Theater. Now, another thing people don't know about this, and I found out recently that you can come to this theater box office here, which technically there's never a line. And since it's in the family of the Broadway, Chicago Broadway theaters, I will show you some more. So here's Hell's Kitchen from Alicia Keys, November 11th to 30th. You got the Lion King at the Cadillac Palace. The CIBC Theater, you got 14 Missionary Style. Oh, The Sound of Music, October 21st to November 2nd, the James Netherland Theater. So basically, BroadwayInChicago.com. That's the place you can purchase tickets if you are coming from the outside, from a different city or the suburbs. But what I didn't know is, since this is a part of the Chicago Broadway theater system. Oh, by the way, look at the Seneca, another landmark here. You can actually come to the box office here and buy a ticket, or as many tickets as you want for any Chicago Broadway theater in the city. Number one, and then number two, you don't pay an extra fee because you're paying you paying it at the window, at the box office window. And my understanding, the way somebody explained it to me, if you buy the tickets online, you have to pay a certain fee. So it's even cheaper to buy it from directly. But my point is, if you're in this area, you can just come to the theater. The one I just showed you, the Playhouse Theater, Broadway Theater. Never a line. You can go in and buy tickets for the rest of the Broadway theaters in downtown Chicago, not just at the Playhouse right here. And to be honest with you, I never actually been in this theater, and it's right next to my. It's not next to, right in my neighborhood. I did go to a theater in the Loop, but I don't remember the name. It was way back December of 2014, and it was fantastic. All right, we're going to be ending this video right on this corner here. It's going to be so far we filmed like 16 minutes. So let's go a little bit further down. Let's make it a 20-minute video. So let's go a little bit east. I can show you a little bit of the lakefront from a distance, and also I'm going to show you the Zabo Lakeshore Drive. So we're around on Chestnut Street, walking east towards the lakefront. And I'm just curious to see how the traffic is at night, in the evening, or early at night, because it just became nighttime, like not a long time ago, like a few minutes ago, like around 6:30. All right, but it's beautiful breeze. I don't even want to go home. But I know the videos don't look very good at night. Actually, it's a very good camera I have. It looks good at night, but not as good as like at the dusk or earlier in the evening. But you're getting an idea. But it feels so good, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful, beautiful. And I'm not even wearing a jacket or a sweater. I just have a short sleeve shirt and my regular vest and my hat. And I'm very comfortable and warm. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful breeze. Hopefully it's not too windy for you to hear me. For you to hear me in the video. And then we're approaching the Zabo Lakeshore Drive, and that's the 157 bus. That's my neighborhood bus. It's very interesting because before Streeterville, I used to live on Taylor Street in Little Italy for 20 years before I moved here 20 years ago. That's the 157 bus, and what I'm trying to tell you is this bus goes on both neighborhoods. You see, it's in Streeterville, and then it goes down on Taylor Street as well. And this is probably the last bus here, the last bus route. And then, wow, this is Lakeshore Drive and Chestnut Street. And then you can see, and this street right next to me here is Lakeshore Drive, the inner Lakeshore Drive, and then the other one on the other side is the actual Lakeshore Drive. And then you can see in the distance there, that's the Ferris wheel of Navy Pier. And then right over there, you see that high-rise is the Lake Point Tower, which is the only high-rise built east of Lakeshore Drive. It was built again back in the 60s, just like the Hancock Center in the late 60s. And it's a 70-story building. You see right over there. And then Navy Pier is all the way down that way. So let's go down on Pierce Street. And we're gonna end the video. End the video in a few minutes. Let's cross the street actually. We're on Pierce Street. There's a playground here. And then there is a Lakeshore Park. I want to show how beautiful Lakeshore Park is. Let's take a walk, and you can see how beautiful the skyline looks at night. The street level skyline. Yeah, let's go right in. It's called Lakeshore Park. Here's the name of it, Lakeshore Park, and it's open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. and it's run by the Chicago Park District. So it's a public park, and then you got a lot of people running here. There's the park. Let's wait till they all run. My guess will be that they're practicing for the Chicago Marathon, which is this Sunday. If I have time, I may go and film them. I filmed it last year as well. Then you got people playing with their dogs here. But look at the skyline. This is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the skyline. Right here. I'll take a picture. Look at that. Look how beautiful this picture is. Look at that. And then we're walking. I'm in the grassy area, so there's people here exercising, playing tennis. As you saw, people are running, most likely practicing for the Chicago Marathon. And then you have some emergency vehicles here. There is some kind of a medical or fire emergency, and that's the Northwestern Medical School right over there, School of Feinberg. Okay, you got people running here. I don't want to run into them. I'm pretty sure they're running for they're practicing for the marathon. There's quite a few. I'm gonna go on the other side. That is the side that you're supposed to be walking. There's more people coming. And again, there's some kind of a fire or medical emergency there with fire trucks and ambulances. We'll find out what it is in a minute. But just for the record, I don't show you any crimes or violence in progress. But I do like to show you the emergency vehicles that have responded to a call. And let's see what's going on. There's a fire truck. It's Chicago's finest paramedics and firefighters. It's engine number 3 and ambulance number 74. So it could be a medical emergency or it could be a fire emergency. Most likely, I believe, is a medical emergency. There's a residential neighborhood here, and we're just gonna cross the street. Here's the ambulance number 74, and it looks like more vehicles are coming. We're not gonna stay here long. I'm going to show you DeWitt Place and Pierce Street. And we're just going to cross the street and end the video. Thank you everybody for watching, and this is fire engine number 3. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is Chris Presents, youtube.com, Chris Presents. We're gonna end the video right here on the corner of Pearson and DeWitt. Thank you everybody for watching.